Now it's time for me to introduce next speaker. Yeah, where's Sharon? Okay, thank you, Sharon. Sharon is from the Nestlé Hong Kong. Yeah, she is representing. Yeah, um, Veronica. Yeah, because Veronica, she is not available. Yeah, because I don't have the profile about Sharon. Will you please, Sharon, take some time to introduce about yourself? Yeah.
Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sharon from Corporate Affairs team in Nestlé Hong Kong. So let me introduce to you about myself. I graduated from the Chinese University of Hong Kong, majoring in journalism and communications. And after my graduations, I have engaged in the profession of corporate affairs till today, like for 5 to 6 years. And my work was mainly focusing on corporate communications, involving like public affairs, external communications, internal communication, as well as corporate social responsibilities, which is quite closely related to the topic today, which is like supporting the sustainabilities and also the social needs in the society. So today I'm happy to be here to exchange and share with all of you today about our work in Nestlé supporting the sustainability and also the SDGs. And I'm looking forward to learning more from other speakers as well.
Okay. Yeah. And now it's your show time.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
pass the
you.
time to you. Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you, Sharon.
Okay, everyone. So first of all, I would like to thank Green Council again for inviting our company Nestlé to speak here in regard to supporting United Nations Sustainable Development Goals in the course of our business. As we all know, the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which we call them SDGs in short, are the blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. Actually, supporting the SDGs is not only a way to demonstrate our corporate social responsibilities, it is also a win-win approach to live up to our corporate purpose. Today, we will share a bit about our experience from this perspective. I hope this will offer you some insight to join hands with us to drive the achievement of the SDGs. Before we move on to share our work supporting the SDGs, maybe I will introduce a bit with you about our company, Nestlé. Nestlé is the world's largest food and beverage company. We have more than 2,000 brands ranging from global icons to local favorites. And we are present in 187 markets today. In Hong Kong, we operate both grocery, ice cream, and chilled businesses. And in your daily life, you may have encountered multiple of our local brands, like we have the Nestle ice creams, we have the Nescafe coffees, we have the Nespresso, Kit Kat, ranging from pet food to all other consumer healthcare nutritions. Our corporate purpose is enhancing quality of life and contributing to a healthier future. Driven by our purpose, we want to help shape a better world and inspire people to live healthier lives. This is how we contribute to the society and ensure our long-term success. As many people understand, business results and positive social impacts must be mutually reinforcing. This is the core of creating shared value, and it is fundamental to how we do businesses in Nestlé. We believe that creating shared value can enable us to optimize the value for our stakeholders, shareholders, and have a long-term positive impact on all stakeholders connected to our business. We also believe that our activities and products should make a positive differences to the society while contributing to Nestlé's ongoing success. For creating shared value, we focus our work on 3 interconnected impact areas, namely for the individuals and families, for our communities, and for the planet. In each of the areas, there's a vision that we wish to achieve. For example, for individuals and families, we hope to enable healthier and happier lives. For our communities, we hope to help developing thriving and resilient communities. And for the planet as a whole, we want to steward resources and the environment. To help us achieve our corporate purpose along the way of creating shared value in the three areas, we have laid down three bold ambitions for 2030 respectively, and formulated 36 public commitments worldwide that we want to operationalize across our business. These commitments will enable us to meet all our three ambitions for 2030, which is also in line with the timescale for the SDGs. In the following sharing session, I'm going to share some examples of our efforts to live up to these commitments, as well as our corporate purpose, and also how they help to achieve the SDGs. In the areas for individuals and families, the most fundamental way that we want to focus is to offer tastier and healthier food and drink choices to consumers. Food is a pillar of our culture, bringing people together as well as providing nutrition that is key to our health. At Nestlé, we take it seriously for the responsibility to ensure a healthy future for all through sustainable nutrition. Through our products, we aim to provide a more personalized approach to nutrition, which means that we are not only supporting the changing consumer preferences, but also providing affordable nutrition for all. By reducing sugars, fats, artificial colors, etc. in our existing products, as well as adding fibers, micronutrients, whole grains, etc., we are improving our nutritional profile across our product portfolio. In Hong Kong, you may have already seen some of these recent examples in the market of our new improved products, including the low-sugar Nestlé Royal Milk Tea, the low-fat Nestlé Dairy Farm yogurt snacks, and also the high-fiber Nestlé Fitness snacks. Of course, such product transformation is not only carried out in Hong Kong, but also in our other markets over the world. In 2019, we introduced about 1,400 new nutritious products all over the world. The example shown here is one kind of healthy snack drinks for the kids in Brazil, which contains a mix of oats, peas, real fruit, as well as fortified with vitamins and minerals. Through these actions of offering tastier and healthier food choices to consumers, we hope to play a role to support the SDGs related to the zero hunger and also good health and well-being. Undoubtedly, providing good products is not enough for us to supporting the good health generations. At Nestlé, we also want to help consumers to live healthier lives by inspiring them with healthier recipes and lifestyle tips. To achieve this vision, we developed a range of global programs to promote healthier lives globally and join hands with various partners to implement these programs with cross synergies. These are in line with the SDGs related to good health and well-being, as well as partnerships for goals. One of our corporate flagship initiatives in Nestlé is called Nestlé for Healthier Kids, which we also call N4HK. It has been implemented in over 84 markets, and this initiative brings together multiple programs that promote healthy lifestyle in children and families, as well as programs designed to equip the caregivers like parents and teachers with all the information they need to reach for their children's nutrition requirements. In Hong Kong, we have partnering with CUHK's Center for Health Nutrition and Health Promotion to roll out a 3-year program since 2017, aiming to promote health eating and an active lifestyle through school engagements with students and caregivers, including teachers and parents. Through the program, over 500 primary school students from 6 schools were benefited, and positive feedback were received from both schools and parents as well as the students themselves. We've also conducted surveys with the results showing that there are improvements in the students' eating habits and their active lifestyle. In other markets, we also leverage our brands to promote healthy cooking and active lifestyle. For example, we have one program called Maggie's Mum and Me Cooking Club in Thailand, helping children to learn healthy cooking skills from their parents through interactive cooking classes and other learning experience. While in Malaysia and Singapore, we have the Milo sports programs, inspiring children to engage in sports and also learn important values like teamwork, leadership, and also an active lifestyle. It is undeniable that many babies, children, and also adults are suffering from undernutrition or overnutrition, with potential serious consequences both for themselves and for the society. We believe that by understanding more about these issues, we can help people of all ages to enjoy healthier and more nutritious diets. Therefore, we strive to build, share, and apply our nutrition knowledges across our different levels of operations. In Hong Kong, we understand that there's a rationale called give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you will feed him for a lifetime. In Cantonese, that's called 授人以漁，不如授人以漁。The first 第一個魚就係一條魚嗰個魚啦，第二個魚就係去捕魚咁解啦。With this rationale, we engage with different stakeholders and partners to share our nutrition knowledges. First, for example, when we make the donation of food products to the communities in need, we are not just give away free products, but we also attach relevant nutrition information to support them for informed consumption. For the mass public, we promote various kinds of health and nutrition knowledge related to their daily life through mass media column articles or other platforms. We also collaborate with schools and other partners to host nutrition talks to pass on nutrition knowledges that can help them to achieve a balanced diet in their daily lives. Globally, we have the most advanced and extensive science and innovation network in the food industry with around 23 R&D locations. These R&D facilities enable us to build a deep understanding of the nutrition science and also to develop products that can help fulfill our purpose. Through partnerships with leading universities, research organizations, startups, and other innovation partners, we can also widen our scope by generating new ideas that can help us to address key public health challenges and much more. Again, behind all these actions, we are in support of the SDGs related to zero hunger, good health and well-being, as well as partnerships for the goals. Beyond our impacts made for individuals and families, our dedications to enhancing quality of life is also reaches to our communities. Leveraging our expertise in good food, good life, we make product donations from time to time so as to divert available food resources to the communities in need. For example, to continue enhancing people's nutrition, health, and wellness during the COVID-19 period, we arranged for 2 special donations to the less privileged communities this year. The first one is to pulling together multiple brands of our Nestlé for a goodie bag comprising multiple nutritious products in the goodie bag, benefiting 2,000 families. The goodie bags are comprising of multiple products such as the yogurt drinks and cereal bars, which can supplement their daily nutrition needs during the COVID-19 period. Another one is to supporting the school children by donating 15,000 units of child nutrition drinks during their homeschooling period, so that while they are learning from home, they can also benefit by the nutrition they need with our products. 2,500 kids have been benefited by this donation initiative. Other than the COVID-19 period, back to the last year, one of our largest scale of donation is that we donated over 7,500 units of ice cream to the low-income families, so that we can still delighting their life in the summer. All these donation initiatives have brought us strong positive feedback from both the charity partners as well as the beneficiaries. And they also demonstrated our support to the SDGs of zero hunger and good health and well-being again. In addition to product donations, we believe that we can do much more for our communities, such as promoting volunteerism in our company, as well as to join forces with other partners to support the communities in need. In Nestlé Hong Kong, we have a volunteer task force comprising members from different departments to help coordinate the year-round volunteer activities in our company. Through a wide variety of activities, we drive colleagues to engage in volunteering and also charity events serving various deprived groups. One of our largest scale volunteer activities from last year is the Mid-Autumn Feast for over 150 participants from the less privileged communities, recruited by a few charity partners. About 50 volunteers from Nestlé Hong Kong were involved in this meaningful activity, and we have delivered care and happiness to the participants at this festival moment, which was filled with nutritious food, interactive games, and also joyful laughter. A similar festival celebration will also host in part to the winter solstice for another group of elderlies from Tonghua groups of hospitals. We got 10 volunteers serving 50 elderly participants in this event, and it is the third year when we host this kind of festival celebrations with Tonghua. Apart from enjoying good food, good life with the communities, we also brainstorm out of the box to see what we can do more for our communities, no matter directly or indirectly. There was a special volunteer activities that we contribute to the warehouse sessions from a charity called Feeding Hong Kong. We have helped to rescue the short shelf life in the warehouse of the Feeding Hong Kong by packing and sorting them into different batches for redistributing to the communities in need. Through these activities, we have saved 2.5 tons of food within only 2 hours. We have gained more understanding about the gap to be bridged between poverty and food wastes, and remind us to cherish the food and reduce unnecessary food loss to the landfill. During early this year, although our volunteering activities were suspended during the COVID-19, we did not forget to deliver care to our communities. In February, when various protective supplies ran out of the stock, we immediately sponsored our long-term charity partners to make some handmade sanitizers for their members' use. What's right behind all these charity initiatives we drive is our keen support to SDGs relating to good health and well-being again. Like many business, our business relies on healthy forests, soils, and oceans for the supply of ingredients. That's why we work hard to protect our natural environments and minimizing our environmental impact in our operations. As part of our vision for a waste-free future, in 2018, our company has pledged to achieve the ambition of 100% recyclable and reusable packaging by 2025, in a bid to prevent any of our packaging ending up as litter in landfills or oceans. For one example, in Hong Kong last year, we transformed the packaging materials of our driest products from non-recyclable laminated paper to recyclable plastics, enable consumers to recycle the containers after they consume the products. In the meanwhile, along our production and operation journey, we also make relentless efforts to reduce the waste that we produced. For example, after we produce our soybean products in our local factory, what remains behind is the soybean dread. Other than donating these soybean dread to local farms for them to feed the pigs, we also explore other usage with these resources. For example, we explore with social enterprise under St. James Settlement to make some bakery products with this soybean dread, which is the remains after the production of our tofu products. The pilot partnership was very successful that we even held some charity sales internally to raise funds for this social enterprise. For the packaging, we also pilot to explore another way for plastic packagings that we launched we launched the plant-based plastic packaging for one of our newest products in the baby formula products. The plant-based plastic packaging was made with 60% of sugar cane, and it has been certified for a bio-based certificate by TUV Austria. But this kind of plant-based plastic, we can help to reduce the fossil fuels used in producing the plastic packaging that we need, and also help to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. We also explore different kind of recycling programs in our premises and offices. Like after we have the inner office consumption of our paper contained products, such as the milk or the soy milk products, we have recycled those paper containers and send them to the local recycling plants called Mill, which in turn they will upcycling these kind of paper containers to other paper products like tissues. We also deliver our organic food collected in our premises, like our canteen, and also the market returns of the product, and then send them to the Part 1 facilities operated by the Environmental Production Department, which they will use to generate electricity rather than just bury them in the landfills. In the global and regional levels, we will focus work across market to fight for a plastic-free future. For example, to mark the World Oceans Day last year, we have over 5,000 Nestlé employees and families gathering in 66 locations to remove plastic waste from local water bodies. Through cleanup initiative and other actions, Nestlé aims to play an active role to change the behavior and raise the public awareness about reducing plastic waste and the recycling more. Globally, we have established the first in the industry packaging science institute in our headquarters in 2018, enabling us to accelerate our work in sustainable packaging solutions that are functional, safe, and environmental friendly. This is also a step further to achieve our commitments to make 100% of our packaging recyclable or reusable by 2025. This is also in line with our support to the SDGs related to responsible consumptions and production, life below water, life on land, and also partnerships for the goal. Other than the waste issue, we also take serious concern to the climate change. We believe that innovations is the key to achieve significant reductions of greenhouse gases emissions, and we support by a range of product developments. For example, we launched a number of plant-based products worldwide that with smaller environmental footprints so as to promote sustainable consumption. For example, we have launched the latest plant-based smoothie drinks in Hong Kong, as well as the plant-based meat in the US and other overseas markets. Together with other collaborative actions with our suppliers, we aim to tackle the climate change by achieving zero net emissions by 2050. All of our efforts for creating shared value is for the individuals and families, our communities, and the planet. And what we want to achieve and want to create after all these efforts is to achieve good food, good life. After sharing all these local efforts, I have also prepared a video showing you an overview of what we are doing globally and what we have achieved in the global level and also the corporate level. With all our support on efforts to live up to our corporate purpose and also to support the SDGs, we have gained a significant recognitions to Nestlé globally and also locally. In 2019, Nestlé was again named as a global compact lead companies in recognition of our ongoing commitments to achieving the SDGs. Locally, in 2019, Nestlé Hong Kong was awarded the 10th Hong Kong Outstanding Corporate Citizenship Merit Award in the category of enterprise, and also received a Caring Company Award for over 5 years. Other than the formal recognitions, we also received multiple appreciations with our CSV partners, ranging from food recycling partners and also the charities looking after the communities in need, as well as public authorities. We believe that the win-win approach to live up to the corporate purpose while supporting SDGs is not unique to Nestlé, and instead it can be applicable to all the business in our society. Hope our sharing today can offer you some ideas, and we look forward to seeing more companies joining hands to support the SDGs together for our healthier future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you.
Yeah, your presentation gave us a lot of practical initiative to protect the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then one question is, I see a lot of idea on using those kind of recyclable plastic.
Yeah.
Definitely, it will help the planet. But would it increase the cost of the product?
I think to invest or to explore alternative packaging materials like the plant-based one or the recyclable one or the reusable one, there will be some cost incurred in the process. But in the long term, it will also help us to maybe save some costs in other perspective because we have used alternative resources. But I mean, the cost is not necessary for the financial cost for our companies, but I mean the overall cost for our planet, for our whole society. So in the long term, I think it will be offset or even bring more benefits to the society as a whole.
Okay. I mean, we have to look at some kind of long term instead of just short term.
Yes.
You at the very beginning of the presentation, you mentioned about the CSV, creating share value. It is very important for any business in creating the share value. But how should a business to start to identify the share value? Any advice?
I think the origin will be like you look at your expertise or the nature or the feature of your business, and then you match with some kind of the social problem that you can identify in the society. Because like if you just focus on your business and you are not matching with the needs of the society, you are just doing business rather than creating shared value with the society. But if you can match them with the certain kind of social problems or social issues that is happening in your own business, I mean in the society, you are supporting the society in addition to doing your business. That can enable a circular or a sustainable mode of development for your business as well. This is the real kind of creating shared value with your products or services, addressing the needs of the society. In the meanwhile, creating value for your shareholders and your company in the business level.
Yeah, I mean, we have to look at a win-win initiative.
Yeah.
Instead of just look at outside or just look at the society.
Yeah.
You have to have an initiative to meet both sides and both sides do have the benefit.
Yeah, I think that's the essence of creating share value.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. And I know that you are coming from the corporate affair.
Yeah.
And in Nestlé, you work for about 6 to 7 years.
Yeah.
Okay, then this question should be good. Do you find any change in the customer attitude for the demand for the environmental product?
I think right back to a few years, people may focus more on the nutrition values or the features or the health benefits that our products can bring them. They focus on the product themselves. But nowadays, with the changing social culture, they may pay more attention to what's behind this product's development or what's behind the productions and also the manufacturing. They will look into like the how green the packaging is, or how sustainable the whole supply chain of the product that is. I think this is a good change for the society that they will identify the products that can not just for their own good, but also for the whole holistic goodness of the society. That is a change that we can see for the at the starting stage, but we are looking forward to more change of this kind of social, consumer thinking that will help to encourage more enterprise or more companies to further develop their business towards a more sustainable way.
Okay, that's good. I think thank you anyway. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And you give us a quick presentation, and we look forward to have more sustainable initiative.
Yeah.
From Nestlé.
Yeah. We are working hard towards it.
Yeah, I think Hong Kong do need a so-called circular economy.
Yeah, we totally agree.
Yeah, and therefore I believe the corporate should have, especially those kind of international leader. Yeah, you should lead the change.
Yeah, we will help to drive this kind of environmental leadership.
Yeah, we look forward. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you,
Thank you for your
everyone.
time.
Thank you.